Hi friends. How many of you remember the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Remember how she kept testing different things out until she found what was just right for her? Her story makes me think of you and how you as second graders are figuring out your just right reading pace. Sometimes you try reading a book and you read it way too fast. And then you try reading it and you read it too slow. Exactly right. But then you listen to yourself and you think, wait, I want to read this so it makes sense and sounds good out loud and in my head. And then you read it just right. Did you see how I connected Goldilocks to that? Too fast, too slow, just right. Just like Goldilocks went through all those experiences with too soft, too hard, too hot, too cold, and finally everything was just right. Yes, a just right reading pace isn't about speeding through, nor is it about like moseying along. It feels normal, like you're understanding the book and hearing it clearly in your mind. It sounds like you're having a conversation with someone. Today, I want to teach you that reading a story so it can be understood doesn't just require intonation and expression. It also requires that you adjust your speed. If you go too fast, your words all blur together. And if you go too slow, it's hard to make sense of the text. Readers learn to adjust their speed so it's just right. When readers start reading too slowly, they often have trouble remembering the whole story. They forget what happened in the beginning by the time they get to the end. Whoa, that is a big problem, my friends. Thumbs up if that's ever happened to you. You're reading too slow and you forgot your story. And then when readers read too fast, they often miss important parts because they race right through the past and the words, so they don't understand everything they've read. Does that sometimes happen to some of you too? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if that happens to you sometimes. Did you know that second grade is the most important year to improve upon your pace? Well, when I heard that, I jumped right out of my chair. Second grade, that's you, that's now. You have the chance right now to read. Not too fast, not too slow, but just right. That way you'll understand everything you read even better. So readers, watch me try to find my just right pace. I'm going to pretend to be a second grader who needs to work on this. Are you ready to watch me try? So I'm going to start on page 29. I don't even know if we've read this page yet, have we? We have not. Okay. There we go. Here we go. One night, Houndsley and Katina were sitting outside watching fireflies. You saw and heard how choppy that was with my finger, right? So now I'm going to take my finger away and really move my eyes across the page. And so see if you can move your eyes to keep up with me and my voice. Here I go. One night, Houndsley and Katina were sitting outside watching fireflies. That sounded better, right? Not too slow. I sped it up a bit, really trying to push my eyes across the words. Keep watching. I'm going to do the next bit now. So listen and watch. This is one of their favorite things to do together. This is for a long time. That was way too fast, right? Now I'm going to slow down and scoop up smaller bits and add a little bit of expression to my voice. So read along with me in your mind and see if our voices match. So here we go. This was one of their favorite things to do together. That was better, right? It was not too slow, not too fast, but it was, go ahead and unmute yourself and say it to me one time. Absolutely, it was just right. Did you see how I'm not trying to rush past the words, nor am I just letting my voice sag and meander slowly? I'm trying to pick up my pace and sound like a storyteller. To do that, sometimes you need to speed up and sometimes you need to slow down. You need to use all the things you know to help you read like a storyteller. Okay, so readers, now it's your turn to try with me. So this time, I'm going to have us read this part together. As we're reading, I want you to listen to yourself and think about, am I reading too fast, too slow, or just right? Okay? At last, Houndsley said, I did not need a new set of pots and pans. I only wanted to win that contest to show everyone I was the best cook. What'd you guys think of that? Too fast, too slow, or just right? I'll pause and you guys can give us some feedback. Okay, so it sounds like we need to even out. We had parts that were going really fast and we had parts that were going too slow. So let's go ahead and continue to read, and this time we'll try to even it out a little bit, okay? You are the best cook, Katina said. I do not need to be the best, said Houndsley in his soft as a rose petal voice. All right, I'm ready for some more feedback. I'll pause and you can tell me maybe what I should do to switch up my reading. Yeah, friends, I was being really slow. Okay, so now I'm gonna keep on trying and see if I can find it. I just enjoy cooking. Trying to be the best made me nervous, and I did not have fun. If you do not have fun doing something you like to do, what's the point? Katina thought about this. Now, what'd you think of that time? I'll pause and you can give me some feedback. All right, so this time, let's go ahead and try to read the whole thing together. That means that you're going to be reading this with me at home on the other side of the screen. Are you ready to start? 1, 2, ready, begin. At last, Houndsley said, I did not need a new set of pots and pans. I only wanted to win the contest to show everyone I was the best cook. You are the best cook, Katina said. I do not need to be the best, said Houndsley in his soft as a rose petal voice. I just enjoy cooking. Trying to be the best made me nervous, and I did not have fun. If you do not have fun doing something you like to do, what's the point? Katina thought about this. Wow, readers, with just a little bit of practice and thinking about our pace, we were able to adjust our reading speed. Thinking about the pace, kicking it up a notch helped us to read it in a way the author, James Howe, probably wanted it to sound. I'm going to go ahead and move my bookmark right there. Doesn't this help you to understand so much better what he's trying to say? So whenever you are reading, whether out loud or in your head, make sure that you understand what is happening and that your voice sounds right. Thinking about and adjusting your pace of reading will help you understand the text even better. If you read too slowly or too fast, it's easy to miss important parts and harder to remember what's happening in your book. Good luck today finding your own just right reading pace. You can do it. Remember all the things that we have been doing to become more fluent. Doing all the things as you read will help. And I added this to our list today. Read with a just right pace. You know that I am going to take a picture of this page and I want you to read it to me in a just right pace, okay? So that will be in Seesaw for you today to show me how you can read this beautifully. Thank you, friends. I'm excited to listen to you read in your just right pace.